Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Wow, Logan, aren't you a lazy bugger? You're filming this right after filming your Phase 4 video. Well, yeah. Maybe that's true. Maybe the green screen's hard to put up. Don't judge me. In any case, you know what? Most people wouldn't even show you what I'm going to show you today, but I think it's really funny, so I'm going to just talk a bit about this. Now, this is really appropriate that I'm filming this right after my Phase 4 video, whichever one comes out first. I don't know! But, the exciting thing is that in my video, I did a video about 6 months ago saying the Laughing Clown story about 2022, and I mentioned in this video that when I first got my 720p really old Handycam camera, I played about with it sometime after Brutality, and I made all these short videos that were only like 10 seconds long, 11 seconds long at home, and I was amazed by what I saw, and it told me that I can make films just by myself. And in the same video I mentioned that these videos were lost.
Things weren't as concrete as they are now. So these are like little rambles things, so these are really my first things. So these are before I officially started, you know. So really early day stuff here. Now a lot of my Phase 0 stuff is lost. A lot of them were like 30-second short skits, you know, short clips, little short things with just me in them. Usually like 2 or 3 camera angles, if that, or some of them were animations, like Lego stop motion animations, and they were hysterical. I love them, and they're lost, and it annoys me so much that they're lost.
And I did try and look for these videos high and low before putting that video out, and I couldn't find them anywhere, and I wanted to put them out because I thought it'd be really funny for people to see. I thought it'd be really enjoyable because I'm like 14 or 15, I'm about 14 in this footage, you know, so I thought that people would really enjoy seeing it. Especially now, I thought seeing footage like this would be really funny because you hear the clicks of the camera, you see the awkward editing, and these videos are literally the first things I filmed by myself that made me go, wait a minute, I can just do this. Of course, they're really silly, they're really stupid. They weren't scripted, of course they weren't. They were just me playing at the camera and doing what I thought was funny. So it's doing what an Aspergic 14-year-old boy thinks is funny with nearly, essentially zero, you know, filmmaking academia with a camera by himself. That's what these videos are, and that's what they represent. And I find it really endearing to me, especially seeing where I am nowadays. I think that's really interesting to see, because you can see the literal start, and then you can see where I am now and go, hey man, in about 4 years, he's done okay, you know? Going from something like this to something like, you know, Rapping Q's Many Moon Stripe, it's insane. But they're here for you in context. I just got my camera and I used it for stop motion stuff when I was about 12 to 13, and I have ADD, which means, well, technically ADHD, but whatever, we're splitting hairs. What that means is I lose focus really easily. I have very, you know, a very slow, little bad attention span. Hey man, I've tried to film this video 3 times already. 3 times already. 3 times already. 3 times already. Yeah, I've kept getting up for 10 minutes. So basically I can't focus to save my life. So what was I even getting out of this? That's an example of how bad this is. So that's all these videos were to me. Just, yeah. So sorry, I misplaced my thought. Anyway, I had a really short attention span because of this ADD, and that's ADD on top of like a 12-year-old's attention span. So I just wasn't gonna remember stuff, and I find stuff that's really mundane, really tedious. And I use this camera to do some stop motion Legos, which also are lost. I guess they're lost for now, but I'm pretty sure I deleted them at some point, regrettably. And I found that while animation was cool and I liked seeing it, doing stop motion animation is a complete pain, and I don't recommend it unless you have the utmost of patience. I actually did some about a week and a half ago at this Lego festival, and it was really cool. I'll put that footage here.
We used to some anime at the Lego Festival of Bricks, and I think it's really cool.
See how awesome that is? And I just put the camera aside and let it collect dust for about a year. And then I was a bit older, and I was watching more movies, and I thought, hey, how does it work? How does it work? And I just picked up my camera again, realised I still had the charger, and I just filmed some stuff. And I showed my parents, and they thought it was really funny and cheeky. They didn't intend for it to go anywhere or anyone to see it, but it was just a novelty of, hey, I picked up a camera and I made a movie, hey, take a look at this. And it was so well received, they got so much entertainment out of it, although I'm pretty sure they were just humouring their 14, 13-year-old son. that I decided to do more, and I kept watching them back and I kept getting amazed at what I can do, which is really funny now when it's not good content in the slightest. And I think these videos, when I saw them back, are really what pushed me to create the YouTube channel in the first place. So this is Genesis Laughing Clown Productions. Maybe the Facebook page existed, maybe this sparked the Facebook page, the YouTube page didn't exist at all. And this is what led to the creation of that, to the Phase 1 stuff, which also, by the way, is not very good at all. But these short clips made me realise that I could make short films, and that in turn got me to do better at my short films and better, and now I'm working in a professional atmosphere at university, which is crazy. That these stop motion films and these short 10-second videos in my mum's house when I was just a small teenager led me to my ultimate educational career path. I might not have even gone to university otherwise. And that's so crazy that little things you can just do in one afternoon can lead to your whole entire life and career. You know, I've met so many of my friends now through filmmaking, and that's crazy. These are some of the best friends I've ever met in my life. I really love what I do, I'm passionate about it, and what if I hadn't picked up that camera that one day? Maybe I'd be a scientist or an engineer right now. Probably not, I'm not very smart, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now. So it's absolutely insane to think, and the fact that I still have this footage makes me really, really happy, because I can look back on it and I have it from me. Some of them are lost. These are just a few of them that survived. I know there's 2 for sure, maybe there's some more on the card, I'll have a look when I'm editing. But here is the first one.
Hey Logan, have you got time for me? No, Logan. Whatever. Nah.
Now this is actually the first thing I ever filmed with my own camera by myself with the intention of doing it just for fun. Now this was made after the Wreck-It Ralph review. Oh my god, that fucking video. It was made after Brutality. Oh my god, that fucking movie. And this is what made me go, I can actually do this and it's fun. And this was the first thing I ever shot. I thought it was hysterical at the time. Now I think it's awkwardly shot, awkwardly paced with bad performances, and it's really a non-joke. But it is what it is. It's somebody just trying to amuse themselves in the summer. The second one, here it is.
You are.
You'd expect this one to be the first one because I'm only in it once, but this one taught me a lot about framing actually, because you can see how I failed a bit. I mean, I did a close-up, so that gives it some kind of dramatic weight, but I did the first shot, like the action shot twice, and you can see how I didn't frame it because the door's open in the main shot, and how if I zoomed it in, if I just cropped the shot, it would make sense, but of course I didn't. And that was the second one where it's just, hey, this guy can open a door using the Force. Wow, as you can tell, I was really into Star Wars when that came out. And the first one was me trying to be funny, so it was funny and it's effects, and I think that's what I was trying to do with these. But anyway, that's the first thing I ever done, and that's there, and that's alive on the internet. It doesn't represent my current works, of course it doesn't. The new channel will do that, but this is me. And it shows how at such a young age you can get better at what you want to do if you study, if you care, if you think about it. And if you work hard and you really love something, the passion will show. Even in how awful these short scenes are, I really do feel like you can feel the love and attention and curiosity put into them that you can also see in my later works. You can't fake genuineness, you know? And that's what stands out to me, that this stuff still exists, I can show people this, and for my development, I'm so happy. Like, if I am fortunate enough to get any kind of near career, and this footage exists online, that's really inspiring, even to myself and to other people. So I'm really glad I've been able to show you this stuff. This is phase 0, you know, when I do pre-phase 1, because phase 1 was when I made the channel, phase 2 was when I was in my second year of college and I was kind of getting better, phase 3 was going from college to university, and phase 4 was going from university student under my college work to professional work with completely new context. But this is phase 0, so this is the genesis of my filmmaking passion. This moment was when I went from someone who just, you know, likes films a lot, watches a lot of movies, and I became a filmmaker. And that moment is gloriously captured on camera, and I'm really happy about it. You know, brutality, I didn't know what I was doing, I was frustrated a lot, but I tried my very best to make a compelling story amongst the poor writing and the poor editing and the poor locations and everything. I was just doing my thing. But with these movies, I was like, I'm going to do something because I want to do it. And that led to the channel, and the channel has been going on for nearly 4 years now, and you guys really enjoy it. You guys come up to me and say you like it, my mum likes it, my family like it, my friends like it, and I just do it for me. I don't do it for anybody else, I do it for me. And it's just crazy what these 2 really shit videos were the genesis, the seed to what's now like 2 videos a week. It's crazy for me. So just think about kind of the butterfly effect, man. Anything has a cause and causality. If you showed me what I make now, back then, my head would explode and I would love myself more than I did at the time anyway. So it's just crazy. I'm just glad I've been able to show those to you guys. I'm glad I was able to show you them. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my rambling about it. In any case, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was just another Laughing Clown vlog. I'm Logan Bailey, and I'll see you next time.